When it comes to animal-assisted intervention, it is not as simple as one study warned, as a pet prescription is all that's needed for miracles to occur. Yet, there is increasing evidence that shows students with learning and attention issues and anxiety concerns may benefit from reliable and effective interventions incorporating therapeutically designed human-animal interactions. In this month's Rising Above, we visit Umatilla, Florida, where Jennifer Castilloveitia, a learning specialist and occupational therapist trained in animal-assisted therapy, will showcase the benefits of animal-assisted intervention through a simulation featuring Beacon College students. Here is correspondent David DeJohn with the report.
So we're gonna get to work with the horses and we're gonna groom, brush them, because it's important for them to get these experiences as well. They need to have their hair brushed just like we do.
Today's classroom takes place in the great outdoors, where these students will interact with two horses, one named Colby and the other Solaris. The technical name for today's activity is Animal-Assisted Intervention. Grace, Miles, Hannah, and Bryn share one thing in common. They all have learning disabilities. And today's intervention is about getting them to go beyond their comfort zones.
Flip it over kind of like a headdress. There you go. Over the years.
This is Grace Matthews' first time on a farm. She normally works inside with computers.
If I'm in a class that's not web and digital, I will get nervous a bit. Because I'm just kind of thinking like this isn't my specialty, or this isn't something I've really ever done, or I'm not used to doing, and so I don't really know if I'll be comfortable with it, kind of just what to expect, and that can be kind of nerve-wracking.
Animal-assisted therapy can work in so many different ways. I think a lot of people associate it with horseback riding or being on the back of a horse. But there's really so many different ways to interact with the horse. We do a lot of groundwork. We do a lot of interaction with tools, with talking, with just being in their spaces, and just letting that all play out and see what's going to happen.
You know, the reason why horses are used for this therapy is, well, they like people and they're curious, which also are dogs and cats. They can also be used for therapy, including other animals, ranging from hamsters to birds.
What makes the horse a little bit more unique is they have such unique behavior, and you just don't know what you're going to get.
For this exercise, students must follow a specific set of instructions, memorize those instructions, and then carry them out while leading a horse all by themselves.
I wanted that safety of like, okay, which bucket am I going to? Because I didn't want to go to the wrong one and you go, wait.
That is a big part of listening, following directions, and completing that task, especially when it relates to time management. Did anybody have a hard time keeping their focus or attention with this? No?
In addition to tasks that animals may be able to perform, animal-assisted interventions are also very helpful due to the human-animal bond. This is a symbiotic relationship that is found to produce feel-good chemicals. Also, using animals in lieu of other options or as a preventative option can save on expenses. In fact, a recent study estimates that pet ownership saves Americans almost $12 billion in healthcare expenses every year.
When you're standing next to an animal this large and seeing their interactions that are not always predictable, you get a sense of confidence, and you can carry that with you outside of this environment of how you handled yourself and what am I going to do next.
Did she just say the horse's actions are unpredictable? While we were interviewing, the brown and white horse grabbed the camera and threw it upside down. She's going to be watching this, and you son of a gun.
Yep. Is that going to ruin your camera equipment?
Metaphorically, animal-assisted intervention flips the thinking process upside down as well, all in the name of expanding the way these students think about daily life.
Taking a deep breath and like talking to myself and saying that everything's gonna be okay, that there are people here that are like here to help you and work with you, and then go to someone that I can really talk to and feel comfortable talking to about like any situation or problem that I have.
Reporting for A World of Difference, I'm Dave DeJohn.
Thanks, David, for that informative piece.